Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me on this very important video. And we're going to be talking about something that a lot of new ticket sellers and even more experienced sellers struggle with, which is what tickets should I be flipping? It's a very common question, very basic question, but it's an important one. So you may be considering, is it, concert tickets, sports tickets, comedy events, or maybe even theater? And these are all great questions, but miss one important fact. And this is something you always have to keep in mind, is that you can make money from any kind of event, but not every event. So I know that doesn't really answer the question or help much, but let's just jump into it and see what tickets should you be flipping so you know what to select and what questions to ask when selecting your tickets. So what are the tickets you should be flipping so that you can actually make money on those tickets and have a huge profit, or the perfect storm for huge profits from the tickets that you do buy. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and keep going. So what exactly is needed for a concert, show, or game to sell out? And as simple as it sounds, what you really need is a data-driven approach. You need to have a way where you can actually understand how every single event is unique, what makes it different, and what makes that event better. So although that sounds a little complicated, when it comes down to it, it's pretty simple. What we're looking for here is the perfect storm formula. So the perfect storm formula starts off with a big artist, someone popular, someone up and rising, somebody that you can recognize the name, and even if not everyone knows about this event, this is someone that is just making a splash in the music industry, and this is also focused for concerts mostly, but you need a big artist. Secondly, you need a small venue, so a venue that that means the concert, the stage, the actual place where the artist is performing is smaller than what the artist normally does. And this is ideal for ticket brokers. This is pretty much the perfect storm formula, and this is how you're gonna have huge returns on your tickets. So let's take a quick look at how we can do that every single time. And I'll go ahead and jump over to my other screen here to give you an idea of how we do that. Okay, so now we're back here. I'm on ticketflipping.com. I'll go ahead and open up Flare. What this does is this brings us to one of the tools that we have here at Ticket Flipping, which kind of allows us to get that data-driven approach to find events that are going to perform well. So what we normally do is come in here and go select added within the last 7 days. This means that this event was announced within the last 7 days. Go ahead and open this up and let this load in for us. And then we'll be able to select what events we want to look at. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and filter by the Flare score. And what this does, this is looking at the amount of fans in any city and how popular the artist is. So right here, we have the artist popularity, we have the amount of followers and listeners, and then we also have how big the venue is. So we can see the capacity, 500, 3,500. And then what that does is creates a profitability score for us right here in Flare. So what we can do now is go ahead and just open up some of these events. I haven't really looked at a lot of these, but we can just go ahead and open them up. And I've already selected a few events earlier. Here we have a Summer Walker event. Let's see what she had. An 84 popularity score with a 78 profitability score. So it looks like she's going to be playing in a pretty small venue with a huge score. So let's go ahead and take a look how this event is doing. So this has been on sale for less than 7 days, and already 357 out of the 3,898 tickets have already sold. Here we have another Little Dirk concert, again on sale for less than 7 days, and you can see 784 tickets out of 3,500 tickets already sold. So again, in less than 7 days, almost 70-80% of these events have sold out just using that one way to compare the events. So let's go ahead and dig deeper into this artist here. Select profitability, and we'll go over to Summer Walker and take a look at how this event, how this artist is doing, and get some more information about her. So it looks like she has a lot of followers, popularity of 84. She has monthly listeners of 14 million, and this is 275,000 more listeners this month compared to last month. So that's a big increase. So again, we can see the top cities that she performs in: Los Angeles, New York, Dallas, Atlanta, Chicago, and the Coca-Cola Roxy event that we were just looking at right here. Again, this is based out of Atlanta. So one of her biggest cities is having a show, and as we can see, she's doing very well. She just has these 2 shows, so a lot of people are going to want to go see her, and that's how we find these really big events. Again, another event here we had is Michael Kent. Let's see where I found this one. Normally we just look through all of these events that have a high score, click through them, and then see the ones that are selling well. So again, we have a 209 Flair score, really high. Again, 86 popularity, performing in a 1,000 capacity venue in California. So again, really good numbers there. Let's go ahead and check the events. And it looks like 130 are left out of 1,000 tickets. And these tickets are $20 only, which is really, really, really strong for us to see. And this event, in my opinion, is going to pretty much sell out within the next few days because it's been selling for less than 7 days. So that is one of the ways we research events. We use tools like this, Flair, to go ahead and look at, what is the profitability score, how popular are these artists, and then compare that with the capacity to really understand, there's not that many seats, there's a lot of active fans in the city listening to this artist. We know that there's going to be, a certain amount of people that are going to go ahead and then buy tickets for that concert when their favorite artist comes to the city. So really, really huge. Let's go ahead and jump back, and we'll show you what we have going on. Okay, so now that we're back, in summary, the tickets you should be flipping should be 1, highly demanded, 2, have more active fans than tickets available in that city, and then 3, be in a smaller venue slash show slash size of the actual seats and stage than the other events that the performer normally has. These are all the main points that we're looking at, whether it be concerts, theater, any kind of event really, comedy shows. It really matters that the data and the numbers line up to where there's more fans than there is tickets available for that event in that particular city. Those are the things that really come together and will sell out an event. And even if the event doesn't fully sell out, if you have good seats that you bought, on pre-sale when they were the cheapest, you're gonna make money on that event because there's gonna be a certain amount of people that are gonna wanna go and get those really good seats. So that is the perfect storm formula. And really what this does is you can also just look at the Flair score, have a high Flair profitability score. When you put that together, Flair is really gonna do it for you and just allow you to get that quick score without you having to look at the venue capacity, understand how popular an artist is. We do it all together, just looking at the profitability score, and it really helps us narrow down on the exact events that are going to perform well. So I hope that video was useful. I hope you guys understand a little bit about how we select events and how you can really make money on any kind of event as long as you have a data-driven approach where you are able to really understand, the back end or behind the scenes a little bit of how an event is going to do, and you're not just blindly hoping that this popular artist is going to sell out. Because even if it is a really, really popular artist, if he's playing in a 20,000 seat arena or some huge show, it doesn't mean they'll sell out. There might be extra tickets. It's just too big. So really having the information is what's going to set you apart and help you to consistently buy good tickets without having to guess. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you all on the next one.